captain involved with the Mississippi River cruises. My career began a few years back, just in time for summer. At the time, the cruise line I worked in decided to try night cruises. I was chosen to handle our first one. Seeing as it was a night cruise, I expected the passengers to be couples looking for a romantic evening. Either that, or the passengers could be looking for ghosts floating about. This is Louisiana, after all. I was born and raised in New Orleans, and I never saw these so-called spirits. Regardless, I'm not one to judge others for their beliefs. Anyway, due to late notice, nobody ordered any tickets. I didn't mind. I was just grateful that I got to do my first cruise. I was in the pilot cabin driving the steamboat when I thought I heard something. As I listened closely, I realized that someone was walking outside the cabin. I was both scared and confused. I knew that nobody was supposed to be on the cruise that night. I didn't even see anyone board the steamboat. I was thinking of how this person could have boarded the boat when I heard cries of pain. The pilot cabin's door had a small window that allowed me to see the deck. I peeked through the window, trying not to be noticed by the intruder. All I saw was a man shambling away from me. He moved as if he were severely injured. The riverboats of my cruise line were provided with first aid kits in the pilot cabins. I grabbed it before carefully approaching the intruder. As I got closer, I got a better look at the man. He wore a dark blue uniform and cap, which were soaking wet. I called out to the stranger, asking him if he needed help. I stopped dead in my tracks when he turned to face me. The man's face was decayed and one of his cheeks was missing, revealing his rotten teeth. I then noticed his outfit and recognized it immediately. It was a Union soldier's uniform. The man continued to wail as if he were in excruciating pain. I bolted back into the pilot cabin and locked the door behind me. I picked up the radio and called for help. I don't remember much of what happened after that. My next memory was during a private conversation with my employer. We were in his office when he finally decided to tell me the truth. It turned out that the real reason why my cruise had no passengers was that it was a test run. A particular part of the Mississippi River was rumored to be haunted. In 1865, a steamboat called Sultana exploded, killing most of its passengers. Some of them were Union soldiers. When I heard this story, I understood everything. What I thought was a stowaway was actually the restless soul of one of the Union soldiers. After that, my employer decided to never do night cruises again. He even gave me a raise in compensation for my experience. I still work at that cruise line. After all, I can't let one bad experience with a dead man ruin my career. My employer still sticks to day cruises to this day. I didn't have any more encounters after that night, and hopefully never will again.